violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, YouTube? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get into the video. So guys, these are pretty crazy because we talk about dudes taking the WAP. We talked about that guy in Philly who took the WAP. We talked about there was another guy who, you know, was doing something with a 6-year-old kid. That one was crazy. Okay. I don't think people understand how many predators that we have in the community, and it's up to us to hold each other accountable, because it's a lot of uncles, you know, like R. Kelly. Yeah, I mean, R. Kelly was able to get off, you know. It's a lot of dudes who move like that because that's how they was doing it 70s, 80s, 90s even. And then once the 2000s hit, a light started to get shed on you know, chicks who have been taken advantage of. But it's still happening. This dude right here, bruh, climbed into somebody's window. So make sure y'all got y'all windows locked, got some alarms or something, because they said the man who Richmond County investigators were searching for in reference to a burglary and a taking of the WAP that took place on the 3200 block of Deans Bridge Road on Saturday, November 27th, is now in police custody. No further information has been released. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office is searching for a wanted man. Investigators say Daryl Oliver is wanted in reference to a burglary and taking of the WAP that took place on the 3200 block of Deans Bridge Road on Saturday, November 27th. Oliver was last seen driving north on Deansbridge Road in a white Subaru Legacy. He resides in Columbus, Georgia, and is believed to be headed back to Columbus, Georgia. Okay, Columbus, Georgia is very southern. Okay, it's like a lot of country dudes out there. Country, bro. Like, they just be country. You know what I mean? And I spoke on in another one of my videos on another channel of how there are dudes who was just like sneaking, taking the wild. Like, they was sneaking it. And I believe like even Charlamagne got in trouble for something like that. They was sneaking it in, and then, but they would end up being a girl boyfriend or something. So they'll like, the first time they do it, they snuck it. And then the girl will just become attached because it's like small town mentality. But I know a lot of dudes. Well, I don't know them personally, but I know a lot of dudes who, you know, I went to school with, who was very on some weird stuff. Like, I had a homeboy, he was pimping and he was like pimping a 16-year-old girl. I'm like, bro, dang, I played ball with you, bro. Yeah, I mean, but he was doing what he was doing. According to authorities, Oliver is 5'9" and weighs 165 pounds. They added that his hair is now shorter, possibly 2 twists or dreads than in the picture provided. Dang. So they got him, bro. They got him, but hey, man. It's like, dude, honestly, it's like, bro, why do you even have, like, dudes be doing the most, jumping through somebody's window to do some, like, bro, come on, G.
Of stabbing his own mother to death, making his first court appearance. Varian Hibbert faces numerous charges, including murder and aggravated assault.
Okay, so this guy right here, that's the dude who stabbed his mom in Lawrenceville on Thanksgiving Day. Bruh, he throwing up the demon sign. Y'all know that's that like the Baphomet. Look at his nails. They're very unkept. I mean, they said he was special needs. This is insane, bro. Buddy is on demon time for real. He's throwing up the demon time. And if you know, you know. If you know the hand signals, if you know the subliminal messaging, you know. If you don't, then you need to do your research. But Buddy may have embraced that demonic force. That symbol, to me, it ain't no gang sign. It shows that he, you know, is on the other side.
Assault. Investigators say he stabbed his mother at their home on Misty Valley Court in Lawrenceville earlier this week.
Right now, Atlanta police are investigating a triple shooting. 2 men and a boy were taken to the hospital. It happened this afternoon in the Adamsville community in northwest Atlanta. We're still working to learn what led up to the shooting. 11 Alive's Joe Ripley spoke with neighbors concerned about their safety.
And a lot of y'all are living in the A, and y'all are in these little apartment complexes. But there are a lot of shootings that go down, and they're going all across. They're going all across the units and piercing walls, and because the walls, you know, they're not really that thick. You can hear all types of things going on in other units. But I'm telling you, you got to be careful living in the A. They on demon time. Like the sister said in the, I don't know, 2-3 videos back, she was saying how dangerous it is to live in Atlanta. And if y'all like that, I'll go on TikTok and I'll explore people's horror stories in Atlanta. I'm not saying you won't come up in Atlanta. I'm not saying you won't have a good time in Atlanta, but I'm just making you aware that they are on demon time. Even the Water Boys.
3 people shot, 2 men and a boy. You can see investigators on scene at the Commons Apartments on Middleton Road in the Adamsville community in northwest Atlanta.
Because it could have been somebody's kid as small.
Sandra Mitchell says police posted up just outside her home, piecing together what led up to the shooting. Mitchell's concerns immediately went to the kids in the neighborhood.
There should be a lot of them out there playing. They don't care. They don't.
She said it could have been somebody's kids, but a kid did get shot, though. Like, hold on. Hold on.
Together what led up to the shooting. Mitchell's concerns immediately went to the kids in the neighborhood.
There should be a lot of them out there playing. They don't care. They don't have no heart for one another. That's the way I feel.
You heard her. That's what she said. I didn't say that. She said they don't care. They don't have no heart for one another. I mean, and that's sad. That is really, like, it's ridiculous. But, I mean, unless we address it, then nothing's gonna happen, unfortunately.
Police responded around 1:45 Sunday afternoon. Investigators say they found a man and a boy shot on Middleton Road, and a few yards away, officers found another man shot. All 3 went to the hospital. One woman who did not want to give her name says the area has a history of attracting crime.
This a bad area. This a racetrack. People come up and down, flying up and down and stuff. A lot of shooting be going on over there.
Uh-oh. And they would call her. They would call her. They would say she's snitching. They would say she's snitching. They would say she's snitching. She didn't want to give her name, but she showed her face. Honestly, honey, they know who you are. If I was her, I wouldn't even did the interview. I would, or, you know, masked up like some of these dudes be doing with the Pooh Shiesty mask. Okay?
In July, Atlanta police say a child was injured by flying glass after someone fired several rounds into a building at the Allen Hills Apartments on Middleton Road. Then in October, a 16-year-old was shot on Middleton Road.
We need more police, you know, coming up and down or sitting around.
Hold on. She said we need more police coming up and down, sitting around. Is she... I mean... Y'all heard what she said now. Y'all heard what she said. But people gonna cut the fool if these dudes start shooting and the police confront them and they have to shoot them. Then it's gonna be like, oh, why you killed a black man, da 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 da. So you gotta choose which one. Like you gotta pick. You gotta choose a side.
Apartments on Middleton Road. Then in October, a 16-year-old was shot on Middleton Road.
We need more police, you know, coming up and down or sitting around, come in, pull up, sit around. watch the area more.
Mitchell says
So it's safe to say she's not for defund the police, but obviously we know which way she probably voted. Yeah, I mean, so
she's not worried about staying safe, considering how long she's lived in the neighborhood.
I've been out there since 1996, so I'm not worrying about myself.
it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter how long you've been there. You know, in the community, they taking out the brightest, the best, the Dolphs, the Nipseys, the everybody's, the Mo3s. They're taking out everyone. Anybody who come up, anybody who's still down, innocent grandmamas, random, like, come on, G. Anybody can get touched, as we all know. You just have to pray that and watch yourself and probably move out of there, bro. Like, honestly, no woman and children should even be living in the community. Like, y'all got to get out. Y'all got to be the first ones to get out. But, you know, people are going to be like, oh, well, they can't move this. Okay, cool. All right. Well, I don't know, bro. You got to make a choice, bro. I think you got to make a choice.
Period. I'm worrying about other folks and kids.
So far, police have not given us a motive for this shooting.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.